Has it go. I don't ask, do what I say so. Mad cause my cash way more in the lab.
Welcome to a new episode.
And just about to get underway is the starting five.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Well, you're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. And obviously, the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. To look at the Bulls, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And I think for the Barons, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. We've got Derrick Rose. Siakam is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's DeRozan in at the shooting guard. And for the Bulls, Ibaka is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Holiday, and it's Holmes in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Holiday, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The shot by Holiday, no good. On the wing, DeRozan. Outside Rose. Now here's Marjanovic. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And growing up about 15 miles south of the Staples Center, DeMar DeRozan idolized Kobe Bryant, Clark, and patterned his game after him.
And you can see evidence of Kobe's game in DeMarcus's game. You think about the footwork, the ability to post up, the moves and counter moves, the balance and strength. I think he owes a lot of that to the Mamba.
Here's Holiday, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Ibaka finds Holiday. The 11-footer, Holmes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Rose against Holiday. Rose, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it goes down 2 points. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Rose dishes to Wiggins. Marjanovic passes to DeRozan. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up this year with Baltimore.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
Now LeVert, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's Giannis. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Orlando. Outside Holiday. Charity stripe shot. A rebound by Marjanovic. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Magic.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeVert kicks to Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. Baltimore has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rose with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Got it off in time.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court.
I think he's already a top 5 player. With his skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Rashawn Holmes out there with Ibaka. Then it's Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeVert in at the 2. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Barons. We've got DeRozan. Marjanovic is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Rose. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Greg, last season, the best scoring average of Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka's still very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim, playing some at the 5.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Rose. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to DeRozan. Siakam, right side. Over Ibaka, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Giannis. The pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open out to Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Up top, DeRozan, guarded by Holiday. With the floater, that is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from DeRozan. Look, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, a former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass to Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, it's not been easy for Andrew Wiggins the last few seasons, guys. The production has just fallen short of expectations. He was a #1 pick back in his draft class and really has struggled to live up to what the fans have expected him to be.
Now here is Holiday. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. And pro move there, finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Bulls leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now, Antetokounmpo over Wiggins, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, the shooting accuracy was...
And now with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Baltimore trails by 6. Holiday out there with Karis LeVert. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Holmes in at the center position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
Wiggins drives in. Holiday with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 8. Antetokounmpo up top. 6 points for him. Takes the 13-footer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Holiday against Rose. 6 to shoot. Marjanovic passes to Wiggins. Over Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Holiday against Rose. Holiday attacking. Baltimore with the rebound.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo last season. He took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
Pass to Holmes. This one for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Staying alert and aware, Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Giannis has got 9.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Passes to Rose. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. But they'll get another chance. And it's out of bounds. The Barons able to retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Atlanta Hawks. And Richaun Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Siakam.
Always having had the size and quickness to be an elite defender, Ibaka has perfected his fundamentals as well.
LeVert finds Giannis. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. The Barons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Rose dishes to DeRozan. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 10. From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the home team in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bulls. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Setting the floor for the Barons. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Derrick Rose is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Siakam in at the four-man position. And before his scary foot dislocation in November of 2018, Karis LeVert enjoying a breakout season. Greg even garnering some most improved buzz around the NBA.
Yeah, and fortunately, the injury not as bad as it looked initially. Yeah, he's looking to continue that impressive trajectory.
Rose passes to DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, in the loaded West, DeMar DeRozan, not an all-star last season after being one multiple times in the East. His first time missing the festivities in 4 seasons.
You talk about that edge, Clark, for DeRozan. Very focused on proving his doubters wrong.
Nothing wrong with playing with something to prove, with that kind of attitude and mindset, turning that negative into a positive. And most importantly, it can't just be a mindset. You have to put the work into it as well. And he's done that, gotten better each year.
And here's Giannis. There's the pass to LeVert. Offensive rebound. Holmes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Here's Rose. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Holiday. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Giannis. Giannis is double. The kick out to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Clock at 6. And it's DeRozan missing. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin. I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Ibaka. No good that time. And Baltimore going the other way now. DeRozan in the corner. Misses the three. The Bulls leading by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Rose kicks to Wiggins. Outside DeRozan. Fires from 18. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. So the Bulls win it. Some good moments throughout this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
One that wants the worst for me is asking what happens. Yeah, so many times I started walking back.